Garmin. Welcome dear viewers, how are you doing? My trip here to the mountains, to the area where I grew up, has been really enjoyable so far, and seems like it's gonna be even more. I was cross-countrying yesterday a lot, and today we have some enduro ride. I'm gonna just take the opportunity and the chance to talk to you, to encourage you to do more and get really into the cycling academy, our lessons. What I'm doing today, I'm gonna get to the top of the mountain here. It is quite extreme one. This is the skiing area here. There are also some really interesting trails, so I'm gonna do kind of trail enduro ride. But first we have to get up the hill to the top. It's gonna be steep and interesting. This part is quite okay, so I'll be able to talk more here. The climb, actually the downhill section there can be that steep, so you don't see actually where you are going. So that's gonna be nice. And what I want to encourage you today is just to get love cycling, and in order to fall in love with it, you just go to some interesting, nice places like this one here. Once you do it, you simply get addicted to that, and your brain will just want more. That's what I feel when I'm sitting on the bike. So today there is actually no training session planned for me, for myself, but I will definitely do some strength because of the extreme uphill on the enduro bike, like trail enduro, and then some technical skills on the downhill, on the descent. I'm looking forward to that. It is just around 0 degrees Celsius, so it's just about freezing, and beautiful sunshine. You're gonna see that more in a second or in a minute, and I really look forward to that. So you don't have to be always planning training session. You don't have to follow like on the cycling academy, the lessons with the power zones and so on. Just have fun, especially if you want to just get fit and lose weight, perhaps too, and you're not really in a good shape. Seek for the joy, seek for some just nice experiences on the bike. That's the only way to start your journey with cycling, health, and different lifestyle. That's why just from the beginning, as you've seen, perhaps Cycling Academy isn't focusing on showing you all those power zones and how to find out your FTP, your lactate threshold, and so on. That's something you're going to be thinking about when actually preparing for racing. But as for now, we only need to just have fun. This is the forest area. That's the place actually where I grew up. It's just about 200 kilometers from the place I live now, and yeah, just 2.5 hours of driving here, and I can experience all that once more. Here I've been training a lot, like 3 hours a day, really, from March till November, and then maybe December January, February a bit less. Otherwise, I was really training a lot, way too much. So I'm changing it now, but it is so much fun to come here once more to actually see the places, see the trails. The trails haven't changed so much. You know what's changed? There is just way less riders here on the trails, which is surprising for me because I don't know what about your area. When I was training like 18 years ago and racing, we would have only few races and not many riders competing. Maybe the biggest race, not talking about World Cups, because I did go for 2 World Cups as well, but here in Poland the biggest races were maybe with 300 riders. Now there's plenty of, especially marathons, MTB marathons, and lots of people coming, but you don't see them just like on everyday ride. That's just surprising for me. It's quite dark on this side of the mountain so far, but we're going to go to the top, and the view from there will be amazing, really stunning. What I'm doing now is just some low gearing. Low gears means the easy gears. Wow, I'm on the first one, the lowest already, with my 1x11 drivetrain. That's all I can have, but it will get way more steep. It will be much steeper here. So as you can see, my heart rate is really just doing nothing. My heart is simply recovering actually after yesterday's rides, because yesterday I would hit a 800 meter mountain 3 times, plus one little mountain super steep called Little Monk. You probably have already the episode about that one once or also. So it was like half of the day just climbing. I can feel that in my legs today. We'll see what my legs say on the uphill here. Probably here on this trail I was maybe like 19 years ago, 18 years ago. That was my last race, which I was happy to win actually. So it was nice finishing of that season. That was 1998. Yes guys, it was quite many years ago. And probably I should go up here, but I have to check how does it look like. Where is the skiing area? I have to find it, and then I'll be sure that I've chosen the right uphill for me. But I already see the snow. I think it's gonna be the right one. Really steep one. You'll see everything on my Garmin on your screens, all the data. Yes, that's it. Let me show you the place. We have some people skiing here. There is not much snow, actually almost no snow this winter so far. It's December, end of December, but they have some snow here. Alrighty, we have quite a few people here. So unfortunately I won't be able to make the downhill here on this part, on this side of the mountain, but we're gonna go down on the other side. So just look at it. Nice. This is nice. And you don't see maybe that much. It is really, really steep to the top. Cool. Let's not cool down. The track I'm gonna take right now to the top is also the skiing track, but they cannot afford to put the snow there as well. So I'll be happy to be just cycling. And then I'm gonna do another episode with the downhill. Do some technique drills, getting even more ready for those technical races in cross country, because that's what I'm preparing for. Cross country, that's my life. And I'm back right now for good. All right, let's see what we can do on this app. I just remember that at that time I had the Cannondale F900 26 certainly, with 3x8 drivetrain. So using just one gear was quite okay on this track, but still keeping the traction on those curves, on those corners, you will see, isn't that easy. Okay, so it already got steeper. I'm just on 1-1. No intervals here. I love the mountains. I don't know why. You just don't know such things. The most beautiful things in your life, you cannot answer the question why, because the answer is just. Of course, if you're a beginning mountain biker or a cyclist, like a road cyclist, you don't necessarily want to choose such uphills, which will be extremely difficult and will really do some damage to your legs, to your muscles. Oh man, oh man, oh man, I forgot how steep it was. So, some technique, uphilling technique. I would say you don't need any technique. You just come here and try it for 20 times, and then you will know that you have to move your weight to the front. Many internet tutorials will tell you you should sit on the tip of the saddle, which I completely disagree with. Some guys go quite far to the front of the saddle, some don't. What I'm doing right now, I'm just leaning much more forward. It is really steep here and easy to lose the traction. There is a bit of snow here as well, but I'm happy to see that the ground is frozen, and that's a bit better. It's not loosened. So, leaning forward and keeping your weight so that your front wheel doesn't go up, but you don't lose the traction of the rear one either. Oh man, I'm not sure I'm gonna make it. Wow, how steep is that? those tire tracks you can see, that's not the bikes, that's the motocross. Oh man. One by 11, 32, 42, not enough. Sorry guys, it is like 30 meters left. Not gonna make it. 30 meters to the corner. Then it continues. Oh man. Oh man, that's the first cycling academy with me walking. That's not the end. It continues to the top. Whew. Oh man, and the snow here. Really difficult one. Oh man. I think it was the toughest section. I need to recover. And that is the strength session, training session that wasn't planned really, and it's also good. I would struggle much more to do it on the turbo trainer now in the winter. Easier on the road bike with even steeper climb if you have the gearing, because you don't have to think about traction of your rear wheel and the front end just flying away, feeling like it weighs nothing. We are not that far. Oh man. How difficult it is. Okay, there was the tree here falling. Way less trees here in the forest. All the forest, I would say 5 times less, because there was no rain for like 2 years. I mean, no regular consecutive couple of days rain. we would have some stormy weather, and then it gets floody on the towns next to the river, but it's just for a couple of days, maybe the flood. The rain can be for a couple of hours, but no water here in the ground, to the ground. So there is so many dry trees here. What about your area, guys? Let me know. Oh, I was able to recover a bit. And no mountain bikes. These are all motocross bikes, which are not allowed here, by the way. But no mountain bikes. Only shy bike. Whew. I have already quite a nice view, but from the top, where there's no trees, you will see stunning surroundings. Oh man, that steep section. I missed those 20 meters, maybe 30. Now, in order to ride through that section I was walking, I would need to accelerate, which my legs were not prepared for. Definitely not. And here is another corner, and it always gets steeper in the corner because you have to go for a while. For those, it is 50 meters here, straight against the slope, and that's tough. There's not so many rocks here, but there is ice and snow. We'll see. Oh, I'm already losing traction. Let's try to do it. Try to make it. Oh, deep snow. Fighting ice. That's it. Ooh, struggling to walk. Whew. I have good MTB shoes with the nails in the front, but I struggle to walk here. Oh man, this wasn't going to be that extreme, but it is. Ooh. I will need to recover at the top in order to go down the hill. And I was thinking maybe I'll go just twice up and down, or maybe 3 times, but twice at least. I can see that once is just more than enough. Cannot walk, man. So perhaps you're sitting on the trainer, watching me walking here. This is mountain biking. Should we try? Yeah, just walk a bit further. Look at this. On the camera, you don't see the slope really. Extremely steep. Oh. Okay. It's ice because of those jeeps coming up here. Whoa, let's do it. It's not steep anymore. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but wide bars don't help me on the ascents at all. I would rather want to keep my hands somewhere here, so I'm just squeezing against my braking lever, actually not the lever but the brakes. This is just too wide, but that's my feeling about wide bars. Those should be quite okay on the downhill. All right, we can see more sunshine getting to the top. Once more, steeper section. There is ice here as well. Oh man. Oh, I feel like I cannot ride the bike. I just can't. Oh, yeah, the ground is really hardened by the ice, not the snow. Whew, man. Would that be the last curve? I don't think so. When I'm climbing on such mountains, I would always hope that the next turn would lead to the top. I don't think I will be able to ride here. But after that turn, most likely you'll see another one and another one and another one. But at least we can see the sunshine. Ooh. Ooh, man. It's just... I don't have a climbing bike. That's another story. It's dragging me down a bit, but it should do the job on the downhill section. Oh, it's so frustrating. You cannot walk. You can see the snow, but under that snow there's just ice. Frustrating. Yeah, there will be another turn. Okay, I'm on my bike. Back on the bike. I'll be trying to film for you different rides. Tomorrow I'm going with my Super 6 on the road trip. There'll be also some mountains there, so that you can just watch different stuff on the different days, never getting bored, and keeping your cycling routine going on. I think that this track actually leads to the top, to the very top. It's so cool. It's been so many years. So many years. Yes, yes. That's it. That's it, my friends. This is the mountain called Dzikowiec. We can sort of call it in English like wild mountain. Or it can be, the name can also be taken from the wild animals living here, and these are called, I forgot how this is called. Okay, okay. Let's do it. Whew. Whew. So cool. And here I can actually see some track of the bike. Whew. Welcome to the top. This feeling is always extremely rewarding. Just look at the view. Just look at it. Woohoo! Extremely steep. Extremely steep. Woo-hoo. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see far ahead. Woo! Lovely. This is lovely. So, half an hour, guys. Nice climb. And I'm quite exhausted. Whew. Cheers from Cycling Academy with Shy Bike.